Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Bristol Formula 2 Road to Gold Top episode number 3. Today we'll be tackling the British Championship, so hopefully we can win this. So unfortunately my heat number 1 corrupt, or it might have been heat number 2. Yeah, heat number 2 corrupt. So only 2 races in this one, but due to one of them being a main championship, I thought I may as well still just upload only 2 videos. So fortunately you will not see the second heat, but going into the first heat it was raining. First time on shale as well, off of Yellow Top around Sheffield, so always a great track to go to, for your first one, definitely. And posts are not intimidating at all. So the rolling lap goes underway and we're going to wait for the green. I didn't actually know too much what front left brake bias to go for, so you'll actually see me probably fiddling around with that quite a bit, but the green flag dropped and we're underway from a P8 on the grid into the first corner. Immediately charges down the inside, 180 into the fence on the inside, 22 as well, slide wide, and we hit the wall immediately, losing a load of momentum, and 881 slides down our inside, fires us out wide, and we crash and we're backwards. Oh, it's a spin on only turn 1 and we get it turned back the right way. 323 down here with us, but unfortunately not the way we wanted the race to start. We immediately smacked the wall again, 22nd out of 24 and only lap 1 out of 16. So British Championship glory not looking likely at this moment. We hit the wall once again, so frustration and anger just getting the better of me at this moment in time. We now try to compose and get our heads down. 323, the white top in front of us. We slip and slide back down the inside, rubbing down the inside. Car out wide in the fence, I think, so a car needs to hit the post. Luckily we haven't managed to do that just about. We avoid that wall again. Once more though, through 3 and 4, coming round onto lap 3, seeing if we can make any sort of progress in on the top 10. At the moment P19 and just a load of shale and spray in our face, so not great visibility. Down the back straight once more into 3 and 4, the car really kicking out wide, and you can actually see I've moved my front left brake down to 800, so 2 clicks down from the original 1000 we were running earlier on in the race. Still though only in 19th, trying to just move up to that back in front. At the moment not quite working out. Hit the wall once more. That unsettles the car going into 3 and 4. Luckily enough for me though, I managed to keep it gathered and get back on the power for the home straight. Big gaggle of cars. I think 533 Johnny Egg is at the front of this one, or this pack anyway. So I'm not too sure what position that's for, but certainly for a decent position up in the top 10. So hopefully we can get in the mixer here and try to move forward. 10 laps to go only, so already a decent way into this race. I can't see Yellow Top, not sure which one, but a Yellow Top down now at the back of this pack. So we're going to see, hopefully we can pick off that position pretty easily. It's still can't really tell what it is. The shale and not looking great. A bit of an incident there. Oh, we just about sneak through the middle. What a move through there, in gaining 3 places just from survival really. And now once more we loop it around down the back straight, halfway this time by. So halfway then we'll be round coming through 3 and 4, and the Union Jack will be flying. 324 Jordan Fracker up ahead. I think it's Harley Fracker up ahead of him as well. So the 2 Fracker brothers right together in this one, and we're going to try to see if we can break them up, but I don't think we'll have the pace to do so as we charge back down into the homes into 3 and 4 one more time. Jordan Fracker runs wide and then all out of control and all out of shape. I wonder if he's hit the post there, I'm not too sure, but up to 15th, so into the top 15 for the first time since our lap 1 spin. Down the back straight, trying to catch Harley Fracker. It's not quite working at the moment though, and we just seem to be sort of flailing around in this 15th place, but considering the first corner, I'm actually pretty happy with it at the moment. I think that's 881 getting muscled wide as well, so not the worst performance ever from him either, up in 14th place at the moment, but we just a little bit too far back, just not quite consistently quick enough at this moment in time. Hit the wall trying just a little bit too hard with 5 laps left to go. Can we maybe gain 1 or 2 places out of this race? Maybe if somebody gets put in the fence or somebody sort of runs wide, we can look to move forward. Speaking of 881 running a little bit wide there, At least I think it's 881, like I said, not too sure. The shale sort of obscuring the view a little bit. But 4 laps left to run, still just unable to get close enough to mount a challenge at this stage. We go back down the back straight into 3 and 4. I can see there is certainly 881 ahead of us, so 881. Jamie Ward-Scott moves down the home straight, 3 laps to go. Just here, just desperation sneaking in as we desperately try and fight to get one more place and one more point out of this one. Because I can definitely make the difference. We get in on the bumper, but we mess it up and into a post we go. We sideswipe a post and coming around with 2 laps left to run. Now Jordan Fracker right on our rear end. We hit the wall once more. Fracker goes through and bounces off a marker tyre. So we managed to regather it, still in 15th, but no. Johnny Egg in 5-3 coming down on the inside, but we get around the outside and up into, I think it's P15 or maybe even 14 here. P15, sorry, but 5-3 gets back down the inside. We hit the wall, last lap then, and Johnny Egg goes flying. Gordon Moody, he's not the leader, but he is there. So Gordon Moody, not a great start to his British Championship defence. Currently, well, giving me the bumper he is into the final corner, but we go through 3 and 4. Gordon Moody does get me, so Gordon Moody will get 15th, I get 16th. And so that's the end then of that race. Heat number 1, P16. The results of the rest of the order will be in shortly. Like I said earlier, there will unfortunately not be any Heat 2 due to corruption. But anyway, the results are 307. So White Top wins it. Lewis Willison 144, 183 Charlie Ginchard, 129 Tomlin, 647 Chris Burgoyne. Round out your top 5 for Heat number 1. British Championship time. Starting from way down the order. Dry 20 laps here for the British Championship to see who will get the black and white checkered roof. Gordon Moody starting 3rd row outside. So he'll be looking to defend his title. We're starting right down the order. Only Luke Wrench down here though as well. So the national points champion not having a great weekend thus far. But we roll around waiting for the green flag and waiting for the chance to go charging into turn number 1. Green flag drops and we're underway. And 5-3 Johnny Egg already there as well. We get really good, but we hit a marker tyre and we get fired around and we are into a post, and it is not the start we wanted whatsoever. Courtney Witts in the 180, and I'm not sure which white top that is, but one of the white tops all the way back down here with us. But now we have 19 laps of what could just be misery and boredom as we stay down. We go on to the next lap, 23rd there, as 560 Luke Wrench, the national points champion, was out on the outside in a post, but it's still going to be a long 18 or more laps to try to gain back any sort of position. Courtney Witts and 307 I think that was, along with 103 Jack Hissett all running wide. We can move our way up, but the white grey driver coming back at us, he gets fired in and wide up into, I think that's P21, may even be 19, but 180 Courtney Witts fights back. It was P20. We dive down the inside up into P20, and now Stephen Burgoyne and Alex Potts, very lucky there to not get span off with them on the infield as we can move up into 18th place coming around now onto lap 4 already, a fifth of the way then through this British Championship fight. P18 and looking good. I'm not sure at the moment who's leading, but I'm sure we can get that to you we probably won't get that to you very soon because I won't be anywhere near the lead anytime soon. Luke Wrench now down on inside and through. We managed to move him wide and switcheroo. Back it still in 18th, but still with, many more laps left. He tries to hold on. Luke Wrench gets me once more, and I think that'll be the last you see of 560 as we land on the back of 533 Johnny Egg and 992 Harley Burns. 881 in the way as well, but up to 16th. We dive down into 15th at this stage, just trying to keep in touch with 560. We know that will get us up, but 324 Jordan Fracker getting in the way. He managed to dispatch of him pretty decently, but he comes back at us coming out the corner, and we actually get 560 Luke Wrench fighting then 30th place on lap 7. Who's this? It's Jordan Frecker back down our inside the blue top, along with 881. We land on the rear bumper of 881, move them both wide enough that we get down the inside, but 17 Paul Reed gets fully in our way, and it halts all momentum to try to keep this 13th place. Lap 8, so coming down the back straight, big hit on the outside for 22. I think Harley Fracker was in the wall. Dave Gallagher in the number 22 car still drops back a bit then, but coming on to lap 9, we're still in P11, so just outside of the top 10. I think that's a white top, but I think he's a lap down. I think that was the white top we were fighting earlier on the 307 car. But 17 Paul Reed still sitting in that P10 spot, I think. Indeed he is. So 17 Paul Reed, our ticket into the top 10 as we go halfway round. So down the back straight with the Union Jack flying. And we'll have 9 laps to go as well once we go across the line. Through round 3 or 4, 171. Thomas Dunn, I think he's genuinely there on position. But out wide, I think that's Mickey Brennan and Paul Reed. That'll be 2 places gained at least, if not 3. So that's 7th or 8th. Definitely, well, 9th or 8th, but once more Mickey Brennan and Paul Reed barge their way back past us. We lose out to 1 or 2 of them. Alex Potts hits us as she rejoins from a tangle. We only gained 1 place, so 171 a lap down Thomas Dunn, and now we break into the top 10. Paul Reed still the car in front, so he's actually pulled a massive margin here, but Charlie Tomlin, he started on pole in this one, and he's down to about 8th or 9th. In fact, it's 9th, so Charlie Tomlin not having a great British whatsoever. Billy Webster gets in our way, and he will be rejoining. He's in 9th place, so we'll look to see if we can make a nice bit more progress up the order. Only though 6 laps remaining, so 5 to run next time by for your race leader. Can we break any more into the top 10? Paul Reed now getting held up, so hopefully we can sort of start to move forward. A bit of a pack forming in front of us. We slide down the inside, tap Paul Reed, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough to sustain a move. 129 Charlie Tomlin in the way. We've gained a position, don't know where that's come from, but up to 9th and up to 8th as we put Tomlin out wide. Charlie Tomlin switcheroos and gets down the inside. Paul Reed having a bit of an incident, and Charlie Tomlin fired into a post there, all out of shape, and eventually he gets fired off and takes Paul Reed with him. So now we're in 7th and a comfortable 7th a lap. 4 laps to go, and at the moment we're looking comfy for a P7. So an absolutely brilliant race, back up toward the front of this one after our lap 1 spin. Charlie Ginchar getting tangled up and spun off. That's up to 6th. He might have even been the leader at that rate, but 3 laps to go. I'm not sure, still can't really see who's leading, but we've got a decent margin back, so hopefully P6 will be whereabouts we hold on. Coming back across the line then, 2 laps to go, still in P6. Not sure, like I said, who's leading, but it's definitely 144 ahead of us, and he goes far too sided and far too wide. So in on the front bumper, trying to push him wide. It's not working, and we are unable to make the move. He pulls away again though, down the home straight onto the final lap. So 6th place is looking likely. That's all we're going to get. Bit of a tangle up from Johnny Egg. We land on 144 and actually get down his inside. I'm not sure who, but they've won the British Championship. And 144 gets us, and so does 226. So Billy Webster around the outside, P7 in the British Championship. Still more than happy with that, as we wait for the rest of the cars to come in and the results to pop up, and I can then go through who has won the 2024 Brisker Formula 2 British Championship. Chris Burgoyne. So the world champion now, reigning British champion as well. Gordon Moody is in 3rd. So a valiant effort up the order there for Gordon Moody, but not enough. Dave Polly in 2nd. 818 Richard Howarth and 144 Lewis Willisey. Round out your top 5. Billy Webster in 226 in 6th. We in 7th. 183 Charlie Ginchard in 8th. 9th is Charlie Tomlin in the 129, and your last top 10 finisher is 968 Tricky Mickey Brennan. So a huge thank you for watching all the way, and a great British race there. The next video, so episode 4 I think it will be out probably this time next week, maybe on Monday if I can be asked to get it done and get the commentary done by then. But yeah, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. So extremely sorry for the corruption of heat number 2. Hopefully that won't happen again. I got a new monitor for myself, so That sort of, I don't know if that played a bit of a role in it, but hopefully that won't happen again. I've sorted everything out now as well, so hopefully moving on in the future we won't get any more glitches or corruptions of the clips or recordings. So here's to more, and hopefully I think next video we'll get our second grading, so see if we go to blue or red. See you.